Scorpio, Sandra from 4UT.com here with your monthly tarot and oracle card reading for the first 6 houses, 1 through 6, for your March of 2022. Thanks so much for being here with me. The remainder of the houses, 7 through 12, will be contained in the links below in the extended that is on Patreon, and I have made that affordable for everyone if you would like it. Now, let's see what's going on for your March. I felt a shift here at the end of February happen as we go into Pisces. I'm feeling trines and sextiles to all of my planets in Scorpio, and I hope that you do too. Now, for the first week of March, we have confusion. Someone or some situation is not 100% on board here. A person could be throwing you mixed signals, Scorpio. Or something's not panning out the way that you had thought it was going to. It might be time to, and I never read this for this card, but I'm getting a message to come up with a plan B and a C and a D just in case the first plan doesn't work out. Now, I don't want you to worry and fuss about this too much. Don't lose any sleep over it, Scorpio, because Hathor is here to tell you from the Goddess deck to slow down, take a break and a breath, and be receptive to receiving the answer to the problem or issue at hand here. Sometimes it is advisable to grab the pickaxe and the post hole digger and start getting to work. Not this time. This time it's going to be stop, wait, pause, reflect, get back into your manifestation mode, because things will start to pick up where they left off as soon as the Scorpio relaxes into it. Okay? This is going to be relaxed time, not work time to fix this. Now, I like this message. I liked it when I pulled it for your second house, and there is I feel like this is a sandwich message. It's like good, the bread, good, creamy filling, a little creepy, and then good bread. So it's going to end with good and the second house. Ready? Partnerships and alliances. This is a good message. You have made an agreement, or you're about to make an agreement. It doesn't have to be on paper, but a lot of times it is on paper. This could be a contract. This could also be just a handshake. Something to do with money, how you make money, how you're bringing in money. This could be a new investment. Now, this could be a little scary. There's something about this that's like, oh, what have I done, or what am I doing, or I've never done this before. How's this going to work out? I love it. This is the good part. The good part and the good part, which tells me that there's a nervous part in between now. Irene, is here to say, do not worry, do not fret. Everything is working out beautifully. You just haven't seen the tangible results yet. Every time Irene shows up for me in a reading or for a client, everything is okay. It's going to be fine. Do not worry about it. Okay? 1 second. There we are. Okay. Where are we with the third house? Truth. Okay. Brother or sister, or anyone you would consider brother, sister, has been sweeping a certain situation under a rug. For some of them, this is going to have to deal with a child whom they are raising or have raised, and they have not disciplined this child properly, and all of a sudden, guess what? Their child is going buck wild. This could also be a relationship situation where they've been ignoring their significant other, their spouse, or how poorly they are treated. Same is true with a job situation. This could be, and all of a sudden it starts rearing its ugly head for your brother or sister to deal with it once and for all and make a decision to change things. Fertility here, Ostara. All right, let's hope that we don't have a teenage pregnancy in the family, because that could certainly happen here. In fact, you may want to reach out to your brother or sister if they have a teenager that's wild and out of control. It might be time to talk about some serious birth control going on here. Now, this could be a good message, though, because maybe things need to raise their ugly head once and for all in order for the Tower moment to happen and for them to start planting new seeds, new relationships, new jobs of where they will be more happy in a future situation. Okay? I love this message in the 4th house, Scorpio. This is great news. Now, this could have something to do with Jupiter in our 4th house. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm about to find out. Passion ignited in your house of home. Wow. Something you love in your home, or someone you love in your home. You're about to get real Scorpio happy, and especially in the bedroom, because that's where this card shows up most often. If this is not talking about you and your bedroom activities, Scorpio, this could be talking about your father. He's really enjoying life now, or a father figure. But for most of you, this is going to have to do with something regarding your home. You also pulled Isis, which involves past lifetimes here. You know, Scorpio, this could be a visitor or someone who's calling to visit you, perhaps move in with you, and you've known them from a past life, because Isis shows up. It's never a dull moment when she's in the house. When the message is here from Isis. This, for some of you, has been a long time coming. This could be even a reunion with someone that you've waited for. And this could be someone brand new, too. But there's always a recognition of a person from a past lifetime. You know, there's something just so familiar about them that you just can't quite put your finger on it, but you know that you've seen that. Whoops, this is upside down, sorry. You know that you've seen them somewhere, or their mannerisms are familiar, or they just feel like home to you. This card, these messages, it just feels like home, and I love it. Now, some of you, maybe you've been getting your home together for the last umpteen weeks or months, and it's finally starting to feel like your paradise here. You've been waiting a long time for this. This is great news in the 4th house. I love it. Now, let's see what's going on in the 5th. Okay. Crown chakra in your 5th house. This is your house of dating life, Scorpio, for those of you that are single, for those of you that are coupled. This has to do with your social life, your social events, your friendship group, your fun. Crown chakra. You are getting messages from your higher self that come in the form of thoughts that are dropped into your mind. Who should you... Now, in the 5th house, these are things like, I need to reach out to my friend so-and-so. I need to pick up the phone and call them. I haven't heard from them in a while. There's going to be this connection through the crown chakra where you are speaking to your friends through that modality. This could be mutual, or this could be just you picking up on them, because as we know, Scorpios do this all the time. This could be another Scorpio friend that you're thinking about that you need to get together with or contact. Kuan Yin here is here to talk about compassion, release judgments about yourself and others, and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. This could also be a message about forgiving someone in your friendship group whom you've had an out with, a fight with, and you haven't talked to in quite some time. All right, let's go to your 6th and last house before we go to the extended. Work and health. Pause. Patience planning means pause. Do not make any major moves with your job right now, Scorpio. do not make any major moves or change with regard to your health or health regimens. It's more time of reflection, thinking about the past. Something like this has shown up in your 7th house too, so it's not surprising that this is sort of a theme this month for you. This is going to be a time of reflection, as I said, of thinking about what has worked in the past for you, health-wise, job-wise, where you've been, where you're at now, and more importantly, where you're going in the future. Oh, what do we have here? We have a pretty much the same message from the Goddess deck. Siege, quiet time, meditation, taking peaceful, quiet time to yourself. Draw yourself a sea salt bath, Scorpio, because it's time. I think I took 3 baths this week, and that's the most baths that I've taken in a long time in that short of time, and there is just so much inspiration that comes to me in the bath. I can't even tell you. So if you haven't done it in a while, I would highly suggest it, because it's like the information is just, the floodgates of information are open when you are relaxing in the water in that way and enjoying yourself and not stressed out and not having a stage 5-3 Klingon 3-year-old on your leg begging you, screaming, crying, and throwing temper tantrums. I think you catch my drift here. Now, before we go to the extended, I always like to see what signs are around the Scorpio in the 7th house of relationships. There's something going on in relationships here this month for you, Scorpio. If you can believe it, the Empress, which depicts a Taurus here around you. That's strange. Speaking of strange, an Aquarius around you. Now, these are all in your 7th house of relationships. Some of you are going to have Aquas, some of you are going to have Taurus, and some of you this month are going to have another water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, but I'm leaning more heavily towards the Scorpio. I think I said this last month, there's nothing like Scorpio and Scorpio relationship matchups. Man, it can be smoldering, but, everything else can smolder too, including the arguments. So, if you're interested in the extended reading, description box will be below. We're going to look at your relationship, obviously. We're going to look at your intimacy, sex, taxes, contracts, and legal matters. We're going to look at your school, and we're going to look at your vacation. We're going to look at your career and your mother. We're going to look at your children and your best friend, and more importantly, the 12th house, which there's definitely a warning there, which happens 3 months from now. See you later, Scorpio. Take care, everyone. Thanks so much for being here.